Hey everyone, it's a Crafty Chris here back for another video. I have an audience tonight. Yep, both kids are in here. And this one intends to lay right in front of my screen. So I know it's been a while since I talked to you guys last. It's been 2 or 3 weeks. I was not feeling good, and I was up at my mom's a lot, helping my great-grandparents do some things. So yeah, since I've been gone, I started a lot of stuff, and really, why do cats always have to knock things off with their tail? Knock things off the stands with their tail. Anyway, okay. So I have a lot of finished objects. I have a lot of whips. And I have a couple purchases. Not yarn this time, but yarn related. So let's go ahead and get started. I think we ought to do finished objects first, or that way I can just throw them over on that side and be done with it. Okay, so the first guy I finished was this little octopi, or octopus. I showed the head a long time ago, and he needed tentacles, so I just finished the tentacles tonight. And there he is. He has blue eyes. See him? Isn't he cute? And the weird thing about his tentacles is it kind of pulled, I guess. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, he's done. He'll go in the donation bin. Are you sitting on it? Nope, he's not sitting on it. Oh, no, here he is. I also finished another little guy. This one is in the color Woodsy, and it's a Red Heart Super Saver. I got it at Joann's, I think, and I gave him green eyes. I think he's really cute. Got cat hair and fuzz all over it. So there's that one. He'll go in the bin also. I also finished another Walker caddy. This one is made out of cotton in the color, I have no idea, but I made it to go on the sides where the handlebars are, or the handles are. So I made this one with one of my hairs woven into it. So yeah, I made this one kind of small for on the side where the handlebars are. There, I said it again, where the handles are. Have to put buttons on it, but I guess this is kind of like a half object. I think it's in the color Sage. It's Chili's. Sugars and cream, or peaches and cream, or something like that. The next thing I have finished is a granny shell, and I don't know what that is. It's a granny shawl. It is in the Red Heart Super Saver Stripes colorway retro. I got 3 of them at Joann's because that's the only place I could find retro, was at Joann's. So I used pretty much 3 whole skeins. So there's that one. My next finished object is a little panda hat, which I think these are too close together. I wanted them kind of further apart. And I did it differently. I just tied them into bows on the inside, so if they don't want them on, they can take them off. But that's my next finished object. My next finished object is my corner to corner blanket. It is a good size for a lapgan. What I did was 5 rows of color, 2 rows of white, and repeat. And I did it that far. This is actually the bottom of it. This is the top. Doesn't really matter which way it goes. So, and of course, none of this is square, as you can see. None of my corner-to-corner blankets are ever square or rectangle. I always have one side that is too big, and I have no idea what it is. I can't figure out why it's like that. My next finished object is this one. I might have shown this one to you guys already, but I can't remember if I did or not. This is the Lake House wrap by Fiberflex. I just made it a little bit bigger. It'll probably go like this a lot. Sorry about that, a lot better. Hopefully I can remember to link all of these patterns in the description box. My next finished object is my favorite shawl pattern. It is mostly white with this variegated yarn, and it's Stormy something. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And it's something Stormy, I think, and I got it on sale at Joann's. So I did 6 rows of white, and then I did 3 rows of the color. And I didn't want this to become too big, but I still have enough of the white and the variegated to probably make another whole shawl. I think I'm gonna do it this kind of way, except for doing the majority of the color and the little of the white. My next finished object is this just standard double crochet blanket. I held one of the baby sport yarn that I get at Walmart. I held one of them together with one of my mandala cakes, and when I was making it, one cake only went to like maybe like half the purple, and then I got another cake and it finished. So it's a nice little lapgan size, I think. It's just standard double crochet or basic double crochet with 2 strands held together. So I finished that one. And that is it for my finished object. I think. That I can remember. Now, on to my whips. I don't have as many as I thought I did, but it's still quite a few. So, in my little woodsy animal bag, I have a project that I started at my Toftree, where I used to work. I was there visiting. It's a granny circle. And I like it, but I don't like that it's not laying flat. So I'm thinking about frogging it and making a different shape or something. So it's made out of the color Gossamer, which is a Caron 1 pound in just simple white. So that is, whoops, whip 1. Whip 2 is I started another shawl. It's another granny triangle shawl because that's pretty much all I know how to do. But it is the water lily color, and it is Red Heart Super Saver, not Super Saver, Red Heart with Love. And this is what it looks like caked up. Very pretty. So I have, that's my second whip. My third whip is a star blanket that I followed a tutorial for Fiber Spider. I started the middle of it with white, and I have 3 cakes, or 2 cakes now, but 2 cakes of the colorway Tutti Frutti, and I ran out of yarn over here, so I will be tying on my second ball, or second cake, I guess. My third project is out of the big book of little amigurumis, and I am making the little dog right here for my great grandmother. She wants it for her brother, so it is a dog. I am making it out of blue, or Delft blue, or something like that, from Red Heart Super Saver. I did the nose and plain old Red Heart Super Saver black, and I did the spot and the other limbs in the navy and mainstays. So that ought to be done, hopefully, by tomorrow. And then I'm taking that up on Wednesday to give to her, because I love my great-grandmother, but she's confusing because she's like, when are you going to get my animal done? And then like a couple minutes later, she'll come back in and say, take your time, don't rush, because we ain't going to see them for a while. So I'm like, okay, so you want me to hurry up and finish them, but then you want me to take my time. How do I do that? So my next whip is I'm making another bigger octopi out of the Woodsy. And I'm going to work on that later, I do think, maybe, possibly. And my last whip is okay, this blanket, I really do like it. I'm just having a hard time laying it flat. I think I'm not using a big enough hook, but I want it to be small. So it is the V stitch square, and I'm going to turn it into a blanket. And I am using Mandala Baby. Very, very sad looking cake, isn't it? In the colorway Far, Far Away. And it looks like that. This is the cake I'm using, if you can't tell. Ow. I had my hand underneath the concrete because I helped my gram move her bird bath from a flower bed that we had that just was falling apart. So yesterday we cut the boards up and threw them away, and then today we took the dirt out of the spot. And yesterday we also took our bird bath that we had, concrete bird bath, all the way over to a different spot. And while we were putting it on our Kubota, my hand and my arm got underneath of it, and that right there is what happened. It's very sore. My grandma did clean it out. I just don't know if it's infected or not. It feels like it's infected, but I'll have her look at it tomorrow so she can see it. And this is it in the full scan. It's a lot different than the other one. So that is, I think, my last clip. I have one more thing to show you. So I have to fix this because it is crooked. But I made my great-grandmother an angel. She wanted one for her sister-in-law. And I did make her one. It was already completed. All I had to do was just add the halo. But it either grew wings, and flew away. Because I have tore this room apart. And I cannot find it anywhere. I feel like I'm cutting myself off. I cannot find it anywhere. Now I feel like I'm cutting my head off. I can't find it anywhere. So I made another one. I just have to add the halo. But her wings are on crooked. So I don't really care. See? Her wings are on crooked. And it's just going to be something that she can set up or whatever. So yeah, all I gotta do is put the halo on this, and that'll be finished. Now, for my acquisitions, which I cannot find a set. So, I have a couple books, crochet books, of stuffed animals. As you know, I love books, crochet books. And a couple of them books have animals that you have to have humongous eyes for. So, my mom ordered me these off of Amazon, off of Wish, I think. Either it was Wish or Amazon. And it ranges from the smallest size to this humongous one over here. And she also ordered me some safety noses to put on some of them also. Because there's a little panda bear that I want to make, and it calls for a safety nose. Then we went to Joann's last week, or the week before, and I got 100 colorful granny squares to crochet, and there is some very, very pretty ones in here, and I am going to make some of them and put them in a blanket. So I got that book. And then I also got this book, which it is a knitting book. It is 101 projects, and it's a lace one skein wonders. So I've been wanting to get back into knitting, but I'm kind of tired of working on just my basic knitted hat. And you know me, I am just a beginner knitter, and I have been wanting to, couple episodes, I think my last episode I showed you that I got some Wool Like yarn, that very, very fine yarn from Michaels. That Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet just loves. And I've been wanting to try it out. So I went to, first we went to Michaels, me and my mom, because I was looking for 9-inch circular needles. So they didn't have any 9-inch circular needles. All they had was 16-inch, 20-something, I think it was like 29-inch and 42-inch. Nowhere near what I wanted. So then I'm like, Mom, you have to go to Joann's. I need those needles. So we went to Joann's, and I found them. So I got 2 pair of 9-inch number 1s, which I guess they are 2.25 millimeter. And then I also got a 2.75. And while I was there, I was like, well, what if I need to, like, do some decreases on the toes? So I also got some, I got 2 sets of the straight, or the short DPNs in the 2.25, and I also got a 2.75. So, my question to you is, will the Wool-Like work for socks? I am making them for myself and possibly my grandmother. I'm not making them for anybody else. And what is the best? I found a video that kind of walks me through everything. I haven't watched any of her, I haven't watched any of her videos, but I want to. I think it's Simply in Stitches or something like that. And she has pretty much, like, she has a video on everything you need to know about socks. Then she has one on how to do a different toe, cuff, and heel. And that's kind of what I want to do. I don't want to do a whole sock in a solid color. I want to do a different toe and a different heel, I think. And I think I'm going to be a gusset girl, I guess. A gusset flap, or whatever it's called. And I kind of want to do them, I guess, toe up. So if you guys have any different, and I think I want to do this Rose City roller socks because I like short socks. I don't like socks that go halfway up my leg. So I definitely want to try out the Rose City roller ones. And next time I go to Joann's, I want to look at their sock yarn because I would like to start making myself some socks. So, yeah, just let me know what you guys think about the Wool-Like for socks. I know it's 100% acrylic, so I'm hoping that it stands up, because it would be nice to have socks. My own knitted socks. So, yeah. So, life update. Not really much going on. My great-grandparents are doing fine. My whole family is doing fine. Other than me not feeling well for the last couple weeks, my back is still bothering me. My behind is still bothering me from when I fell a couple weeks ago. And then I have this to deal with now, which is very, very sore. But other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I think that's it. I am going to let you guys go. Have a great week. Today is Monday. Sorry, got interrupted. Today is Monday, the 23rd, 2018. And it is, can you move your butt? Thank you. 11:42 p.m. As you can see, old man is still kicking. He is doing very well. We think the reason why he is so skinny is because he can no longer eat hard crunchers or hard kitty treats. If you can see, this container right here has hard kitty treats in it. And I got him some moist kitty treats, which no, you're not getting any. Because he already had some today. He already had his kitty treats for tonight. But, so yeah, he's still kicking. He's 17. If he lives until, what, August? Yeah, August, he'll be 18. But yeah, I just figured I'd come on and let you guys know that I'm okay. Just dealing with some issues. But other than that, I'm doing fine. And sit your skinny little butt down. Did you really have to knock that off? Huh? But yeah, we're all doing okay. I hope everybody is doing well. I do want to say, please, I am so sorry, so sorry if I butcher your name. But Huguette, please tell me. I apologize if I butcher your name. But I hope your family emergency is doing well. I hope everybody is okay. When you had to go run when your family emergency, take your time. You don't have to send me anything right away. Take care of your family first. You can send me my package whenever you get time. And whenever you don't have a bunch of stuff on your plate. No worries. I am doing fine. Thank you. Are you just gonna sit there and stare at me? I have one more thing that I want to say. Okay, it was there this morning. Where did it go? I had a message this morning asking me, hoping I was okay because I haven't been on YouTube for a while. And I hope, yes, I see you. I hope everyone is doing well. I cannot find it now because it completely got erased from my thing. But yes, I am doing good. Sorry, my phone just blinked 5 times and I have no idea what that was all about. But yep, I'm okay. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful week. I know it is the beginning of another week. I am going to go clean up my mess that I have on my bed. And I'm going to upload this tonight and maybe watch a couple of videos and hopefully finish the body of my octopi. Now, I wanted to tell you that I make all different size octopi. And I don't like... Ouch, I have one right here. I don't like this. The danglies, I don't like that because then when you want to sit them somewhere, you have to push them out of the road to sit them. I don't like that. So I think that one I chained 15, and the other two that I just showed you in this video, I only chained 9, and I like it so much better than I do those ones. So I don't really follow a pattern. I did for the first couple ones that I ever made. Now I just pretty much do my own kind of thing. So let me know your thoughts about the wool-like acrylic, 100% acrylic. Let me know if you think it's going to be okay for socks. I am going to look for actual sock yarn. But I want to use that first because I got that for that reason. So yeah, I am going to let you guys know. I keep saying that. But I will see everybody again, hopefully this weekend. Maybe not this weekend. I do have a busy week. Friday we were taking my great-grandparents out for their anniversary. And then Saturday I helped my pap load our truck because Sunday is our first shoot of the year. Can't wait to get back into that and to see my friends and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend. Alright, I talked your ears off long enough, guys. I'm gonna let you go. Have a great night, and I will talk to you hopefully this weekend.